This tutorial is about using the shell command. So the first thing we're going to do here is create a 3D object that we can shell. We have this primitives quick axis point here. So we're going to click on the box and identify the plane we're going to want to start off on. So we're going to start with XY. Click on the XY plane, and automatically, notice it's not asking me to click anything else. I'm going to create, it automatically takes me to the rectangular center point rectangle. I'm going to pull out a particular rectangle, doesn't really matter the size at this time. Alright, and see how after I've identified the size, it automatically takes me to extrude. Looks fine, 1 inch, I've got my 3D object. So that's actually a really pretty handy tool to use if you know you have to create a box of a particular size. Next step is to actually click on shell. So the shell is found under the modify tab here along the ribbon. We click on the shell and we get a dialog box that pops up. We get this big dialog box over here, and then to the right of our part we have the same thing, quick commands. For now, until we get familiar with all the commands and how they work, we will use this big dialog box. So let's take a first look. So inside. If you look at the object now, this rectangular prism, we can see that there's a red portion on the inside. That is the portion that is going to be cut out if we keep all other settings the same. Notice that my thickness is at 0.05 or 5/100ths of an inch. Alright. Please also notice that if I was to, now let's actually look at removing a face first. So if I click on remove face, I now have 6 faces I can take off. It's going to remove any one of these 6 faces. So remove face, click on that, identify the top. So as if we have ourselves a box, we're going to look down into the box. We can identify the particular thickness that we're dealing with. Okay, 0.05. I can make that even thinner. If I add another 0, notice how it's paper thin. Okay, maybe 0.03. Okay, 0.03. Make it a little bit thinner. Okay. This is great because every face has a thickness to the internal diameter here. It's exactly the same, 0.03. Okay. It's especially good when you're creating something that's manufactured, such as the shell of a speaker case, or a part such as a soda bottle or soda can. All right, and all of the internals will have the exact same thickness. And again, I can remove different faces if I so choose. All right, it's going to take a lot of the steps that you'd have to. Takes away a lot of the steps you'd need to use if you did not have access to this shell command. If you're just using extruded cut. Okay, and notice we can still use extruded cut if we want to cut a particular different type of hole in the side. All right. Let's also look here on the left-hand side. We've got inside. We also have the option for shelling the outside. As it states, we're just going to add a certain thickness out around our initial shape. And that will give us this new piece with a shell. Or we could do it both ways, inside and outside. And you'll notice that if I get off of this, it's shelled on the inside and the outside. That particular distance is going to double the thickness, all right, of each face if I do inside and outside. Now there are, as we go through these, we'll find particular needs, all right, for inside, outside, and together. All right. So please give this a try. If you have any questions, please ask. And once you're finished, please let me know so we can move on to the next task. Thank you and good luck.